हेलो फ्रेंड्स, नमस्कार एन्ड वेलकम अल अफ यू टु माई च्यानल। आजको डिस्कसनमा हामी चाहिँ मुख्यतः दुईटा क्वेसन डिस्कस गर्नेछौँ, विच इज तपाईँको सर्ट क्वेसन भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ। वान इज फ्रम द टाइम इन्ट्रेस्ट अर्न रेसियो, जसलाई हामीले इन्ट्रेस्ट कभरेज रेसियो भन्छौँ। जस्तो फर इक्जाम्पल, यु हेभ टेकन द लोन फ्रम द ब्याङ्किङ या फाइनेन्सियल इन्स्टिट्युसन्स विसे, र तपाईँको बोरोइङ क्यापेसिटी र एट द सेम टाइम योर इन्ट्रेस्ट बियरिङ क्यापेसिटी यदि हामीले चेक गर्नुपर्ने छ भने इट वुड बी इम्पोर्टेन्ट फ्रम द बोरोइङ पर्सपेक्टिभ या बोरोवर पर्सपेक्टिभ भनौँ, या एट द सेम टाइम इफ यु आर अ फाइनेन्सर, आर यु गोइङ टु रिन्यू द्याट लोन, देन प्रोबाब्ली दिस टाइम इन्ट्रेस्ट अर्न रेसियो विच इज मेजर्स अफ लिभरेज पोजिसन भन्छौँ हामी, दिस इज द इम्पोर्टेन्ट वान। र अर्को हामी डिस्कस गर्नेछौँ, द्याट्स अल अबाउट यो ड्यू पोइन्ट एनालाइसिसको क्वेसन साथीहरू चाहिँ। Now, before that, let's move to the, this is about your Cast Mandap company has a 12 million of liabilities and equity, including the long-term debt, 5 million. The interest rate is 8%. With the corporate tax bracket, that's a 30%, and return on assets is 10%. What would be the its time interest on ratio, जसलाई हामीले interest coverage ratio पनि भन्छौँ साथीहरू चाहिँ। र before that, once you read the question carefully, your job is to organize the given information like this. जस्तो total liabilities and equity भनेको, yeah, that is 12 million. यदि liabilities and equity 12 million छ भने naturally total asset पनि कति हुन्छ हाम्रो 12 million नै हुन्छ। That is as for, if you remember, asset equals to liabilities plus equity. Now long term debt भनिसकेपछि that is 5 million छ। But remember friends, अब यो long term debt भन्ने बित्तिकै total liabilities and equity मै included छ भनेको, long term debt itself is the part of total liabilities, because total liabilities भनिसकेपछि the short term debt and long term debt भन्ने बुझ्छौँ, okay? While interest rate per annum भनेको is the 8%, so in fraction you can say that 0.08, र corporate tax rate is 30%, while return on asset is 10%. So time interest on ratio भनेको साथीहरु चाहिँ हामी के गर्छौं भने, this is जस्तो companies को operating profit या your own operating profit divided by interest payment भन्छौं, okay? अब हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने साथीहरु चाहिँ, you are not given EBIT here. Interest त ठीक छ हामी बुझ्न सक्छौं कि we could find it, right? Then at first you need to find the interest. Interest अब निकाल्नु पर्यो भने ल interest निकालिहालौं पहिला. Now how you are going to find the interest? Okay, that's a interest payment. Interest payment लाई हामी shortcut PMT राख्न सक्छौं. So interest payment भनेको मतलब that is, what is our long term debt? This is 5 million, and what is our interest? Interest भनेको कति छ? This is 0.08. So that means interest payment भनेको that is 0.4 million भयो, okay? Now our now question is about, you have to estimate the EBIT साथीहरु चाहिँ, जस्तो earning before interest and tax चाहियो फेरि, okay? Now how you are going to find it? अब before that, अब तपाईले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने, you are given the data of return on assets, okay? Return on asset is 0.10. So यो ratio लाई हामीले यदि युज गर्यो भने साथीहरु चाहिँ, we know that return, yeah, this is return on assets equals to just NI, net income divided by हामी total asset भन्छौं, yes? So look at your, तपाईसँग चाहिँ return on asset कति छ त हाम्रो? We have a return on asset is, okay, that's the return on asset is 0.10. While our net income we don't know, okay, net NI, that's the net income divided by total assets. Total asset भनिसकेपछि जति छ त्यो भ्यालु राख्ने छौं हामी, that is the 12 million. So that means what is our net income here? तपाईको net income भनेको कति हुन्छ त NI? Net income would be how much? Okay, when you multiply, that means जस्तो कि 0.1 into our, yeah, this is total assets. So that is our net income is 1.2. अब के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने साथीहरु चाहिँ एक्चुअली वी डोन्ट नीड दिस नेट इन्कम, वी आर लुकिङ फर EBIT, operating profit interest and tax. Now within by using the income statement framework, we know that कि साथीहरु चाहिँ again, yeah, that is the earning before tax. Earning before tax भन्ने हो भने, now let's increase its size. Okay, earning before interest and EBT भनेको चाहिँ के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने that is अब जस्तो EB हामीले के चाहियो EBIT, yes, so EBIT लाई हामी के गर्न सक्छौं भने EBT, earning before tax, plus when you add interest, if you remember पहिला हामी के गर्थ्यौ भने sales minus variable cost minus fixed cost, that is company's operating profit या EBIT, हामी interest घटाउँथ्यौ then tax घटाउँथ्यौ like this. तर हामी कहाँ अहिले के छ भने now EBIT निकाल्नु पर्दाखेरि हामी के गर्छौं त, this is simply again let's increase its size here. Okay, अब के चाहियो भने हाम्रो EBT भनेको के त, या यसलाई अझ सिम्प्लिफाई यही गर्न सक्छौं. नाउ EBT means जस्तो तपाईको नेट इन्कम divided by 1 minus T, 1 minus tax rate. Okay, 1 minus tax rate plus I the interest. Okay, now based on this framework and look at your अब नेट इन्कम कति निकाल्यो हामीले, that is the 1.2 divided by 1 minus tax rate कति छ त 0.3. अब के गर्दिनु पर्यो, okay, then if you add it plus interest, this will provide you साथीहरु चाहिँ that is all about हामी भन्छौं या operating profit. Okay, let's decrease its अब दशमलव साइन लाई 3 digits सम्म लिँदा हुन्छ. Okay, now let's back to our main required question. So that is why time interest on ratio भनेको हामी के गर्छौं त, या use the equal sign here, EBIT divided by interest payment, right? So that means you would have a, let's decrease it, कति आयो त हाम्रो, okay, that is 5.286 भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ, that is in केमा हुन्छ यो result times. Now while analyzing this result साथीहरु चाहिँ हामी के गर्छौं भने, if you are a banker, let's see the borrower having the higher time interest on issue shows that its interest paying capacity is good, जसको higher छ, low छ भने that means you are unable to meet your interest obligation on time. Okay, this is about our, yeah, this is, you can highlight it, यसलाई highlight गर्दै, okay, colorful पनि गरिहालौं. Okay, now let's move to the other question then. अब other question मा जानु अगाडि साथीहरु चाहिँ हामी के गरौं भने, what about the next question मा, that is all about the framework of two-point equation. Okay, this is as per this question ki that's a Chachan dealer has a return on asset is 10%, net profit margin भनेको 4% छ र return on equity is 12%. Now find the total asset turnover ratio and including equity multiplier साथीहरु चाहिँ निकाल्नु पर्ने छ. Okay, so in this case again you have to at least organize your given information. तपाईले आफ्नो गिवन इन्फर्मेसन लाई अर्गनाइज गर्नु पर्यो फर्स्ट, देन लाइक रिटर्न अन एसेट्स 0.1 that is 10%, net profit margin 0.04 4%, return on equity which are the measures of profitability भन्छौं, these all are the measures of profitability, while asset turnover ratio भनेको we don't know, that is the given question. What about the equity multiplier? अब क्वेशन के आयो भने, when you solve the questions you have to follow the proper format. यस्तो हैन कि you solve the question like a shortcut way, we can't do that. Okay, now using the DuPont formula साथीहरु चाहिँ अब that is we know that return on equity भन्ने बित्तिकै हामी के भन्छौं, return on assets into equity multiplier भन्छौं साथीहरु. Okay, but actually we are looking for what would be the total asset turnover ratio. Then I hope that you understand here कि हाम्रो, yeah, that is the अब return on asset कति छ त हाम्रो, that is 0.1. yes, and what about the net profit margin which is also given 0.04 into, and we don't know the total asset turnover ratio. So now the question is about what would be our total asset turnover ratio here. Total asset turnover ratio कसरी निकाल्छौं त हामी. So total asset turnover ratio is के गर्छौं हामी, that is that's the amount of return on assets, look at the equation, divided by net profit margin. So that means हाम्रो कति आयो भने that is 2.5 times. यसको रिजल्ट केमा हुन्छ त टाइम्स. कति विद्यार्थीहरु अब झुकेर पर्सेन्टेजमा राख्दिनु भयो भने सम्झिनु पर्यो कि this is wrong way of measurement, right? So this is the times. So we can say that this is our 2.5 times is our total asset turnover ratio. Higher the turnover ratio, asset turnover ratio shows that the company is able to manage its asset most efficiently भन्ने बुझ्नु पर्यो. Now again the next question is about what would be your equity multiplier. As we know that equity multiplier भनिसकेपछि साथीहरु चाहिँ return on equity भनिसकेपछि return on assets into equity multiplier भन्छौं. While under the DuPont equation return on asset भन्ने बित्तिकै this is net profit margin into total asset turnover ratio. अब हामीले के गर्नु पर्यो भने what about the again look at your return on equity कति छ त हाम्रो. Return on equity is तपाईको return on equity जति छ त्यो राख्दिनु पर्यो. Okay, so our return on equity is how much? Okay, look at your return on equity, that is 12. So अब के गर्दिनु पर्यो यहाँ 0.12 equals to our return on assets. Since you are going to find the equity multiplier, so return on asset कति छ त हाम्रो given information मा is the 10. Okay, that is the के गर्नु पर्यो हामीले, yes, 0.10 into, we don't know the equity multiplier. Equity multiplier, then what about the equity multiplier, friends? Equity multiplier लाई हामी यसरी लेख्न सक्छौं. So equity multiplier भनेको how you calculate it? So that is simply we can say that अब यहाँ 0 is a 12 भनेको कहाँ छ हाम्रो, yes, this divided by our next is 10, that is the return on assets. Okay, that is यहाँ चाहिँ के मिसिङ भइराछ भने you have to use the equal, that is the 0.12 भन्न खोजेको, yes, divided by 0.1, return on equity divided by return on assets, and that will provide you simply our equity multiplier. यो पनि रिजल्ट केमा हुन्छ त साथीहरु चाहिँ this is in times. Okay, this way you could solve the questions. र सबभन्दा इम्पोर्टेन्ट के हो भने साथीहरु चाहिँ हामीले सल्भ गर्दाखेरि क्वेशन बुझ्नु पर्यो and note the given informations, and even though that is the class test होस् या quiz होस्, smart calculations, not shortcut way by showing its detailed information, and also we need to analyze the result as well, friends. Okay, यही भन्दै आजको भिडियोलाई म यही कन्क्लुड गरे. If you really like this content, please like, subscribe, and also share my channel, that is the Finance Guru Pawan Kumar Jha. Thank you all of you for watching this video. Please take care all of you. Thank you.